What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now we're going to be talking about the 49er theme team, how I did it, why did I do it. Pretty much right now I'm kind of preparing for what's going to be dropping soon. Obviously, guys like Namdi, Taylor Mays, all that stuff defensively, they're eventually going to get dropped. It's just for the fact of like how long is it going to take them to actually roll that out, but you want to be prepared for it. Now, I want to go over everything real quick. I'm going to let you guys see like the names. So pretty much, if you guys go ahead right now and you can pause the video as I go through, you can see all the names that I use that's highlighted under the Niners theme team. The reasoning behind this, why I'm showing you guys specifically, is because there's a lot of different ways to do it, but this is what I chose to do. The reason being is I needed Kyle dig out your girls pits. I didn't want to put all three tight ends there. OJ Howard, you can see as my secondary fullback. Obviously, we're going to sub him in when we need him. Daniel Jones is probably the best QB still in the game right now. Even with escape artists being so huge with Vince Young, I still believe that he's one of the better players. And Brandon Marshall is one of the better wide receivers. So that pretty much explains those guys right there and why they're in those positions. If you guys feel that you want to go maxed out completely with the Niners, feel free to do so, but I just think it's easier to have some of the skill players that you're going to need. Now, what type of boost do these players get? Guys like Randy Moss, right now he's really not that fast. He's not doing anything, really crazy, but he does make plays every now and again, but it's only the +2 speed because I've been unable to get that rare offensive, wide receiver card. I did pull the halfback card I showed you guys in the video for the strategy cards, but I've been unable to get the wide receiver one. I will tell you right now, it is a lot of coins that you're throwing down the drain because I've already invested like 400, 500K in the strategy cards. So I would probably try to hold off a little bit until you had a decent amount of coins, or you get a bundle or something like that, and it kind of helps you out because it is very difficult right now to pull those strategy cards and get those boosts. Defensively, we got really lucky with the in the zone, but it's really not that easy getting them. And those fantasy pack, the ways that you get them, it's kind of crazy the way EA doesn't give you the option to get any one of them, and it's like still a luck of the draw. So just be careful with that. And so that's the offensive side of the football with the 49ers. And then over here, we just jump into defensively. You're going to go ahead and we're going to see what's going on with this. So Kevin Green and all these other guys that's there that you guys see, these are the people that make it up. Now, Antrell Roll, he replaced Jalen Ramsey, but I did not raid sell Jalen Ramsey because I'm going to still hold that card because I do believe that the Rams are going to have an unbelievable, defensive side of the ball type season, and Jalen Ramsey is going to definitely, benefit from that. So I can expect that he will be getting an upgrade soon and we'll jump him right back in. But for the time being, Antrell Roll is probably better. Now look, the first game that I played with him, he was getting dominated. So, truth be told, is he garbage? Probably, I don't know. But again, I got to take the chance of knowing that he's faster. Because, if he's faster, it just works out. It works out for everybody, involved. Now, when we talk about Namdi and stuff like that, Namdi's going to get a 4-point speed boost. So the defensive strategy cards are pretty good in that regard because, if you get lucky on the defensive side of the ball, which I believe is more important because I got to be totally honest with you, there's not a lot of guys that are really out there dominating without speed boost on the defensive side of the ball, but offensively you can find fast players all over the place and they can do whatever they want. So those are very important things that you need to understand when you're building your team. You may have to sometimes put some people on the back burner so you can get other people out there that's not going to get burnt deep for 6, because it's real grizzly right now, dude, like straight grizzly for no apparent reason. Yo, guys are getting burnt so much, man. Look, I went into a blind rage. I'm not going to lie to you. I went into a blind rage. I was going to raid sell him, but I'm going to stay true to it. We're going to hold on to him and just let him chill in the binder. Once they drop his next card, that card is going to skyrocket in price, and we're going to make some money off of it. Regardless of whatever it is, we'll give it like the first week of the season. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We just sell them for whatever. And, most of you guys didn't lose anything because we bought them dirt cheap with the early access. So it won't be that big of a deal. But I would like for most of you guys to get at least another 100K, 200K off of it, which I think we can get if he gets a card sooner than later. Now, the special teams, we got the punter, we got the kicker. I want to let you guys know again, right? Because we have this kicker and he's so trash, you can't put yourself in a situation where you need a long field goal, right? So you're going to have to be very careful with this until they release the team diamonds. We can't get rid of them right now because the team diamonds, when we get that boost, will be good. Right now, not so much. So we just have to be very careful with it on how we're going to work it. But for now, We got to suck it up. To be honest with you, you know, Cam Chancellor benefits a lot, and we haven't done a lot of the a lot of his other stuff as far as you know, going through his Ultimate Champion, but he's benefited a lot from this right now. You know what I'm saying? Getting that +4 speed right now at 89, it's really, really big for him. And obviously, once we get him maxed out, he's going to be at that 95 speed. So that's going to be a really, really big deal looking at what's going on with this card. So just keep that in mind as you guys grind through the game. You know, that Ultimate Champion, obviously, whoever you take as an Ultimate Season guy, we took Hester. The other players that give you that type of oomph, you know what I'm saying, that boost it. Lance Allworth is my team captain. He's given us 3 times the chemistry. Just understand that there's different ways right now to get it done, but you still want to get the players that benefit you the most out there. Because if you do not, right, even with my theme team right now, I'm not really getting that much from my offensive wide receivers. All right, because Randy Moss gets that +2, doesn't really matter. But I know what I'm looking towards. You see what I'm saying? As soon as they start dropping Niners, now Jerry Rice is only 6'2", so he won't be able to moss like a maniac, but we're going to be probably doing our usual thing and just get Calvin Johnson once he drops anyway. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So there goes with the punter and the kicker. You know, just so you guys know, the strategy as far as your playbooks, they count as well. We are running the Niners playbook at this time to give us that chemistry. I have to stay with the Bears right now because it has what I want. And then Kyle Shanahan, the stadium, and the uniforms, they also contribute to the Niners chemistry there. So, you know, with the way that it works, you guys are going to want to make sure that you have all those things in place before you go out there and go crazy. All right. Now, what's next? What do we have to do? Like what's going on? I do want to get the full Reggie Bush. All right. I do want to get that card. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to work that out because we do have, you know, Antro Roll. And I want to remind you guys, a lot of the free cards that you get, they're end cats. Non-collectible, auctionable, or tradable. It is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I thought Nats were bad. The end cat is just like, dude, them dudes are going in there like, look, we need to figure out a way for them to hate us more. Because the end cat is just so disgusting. But you can't, with the free cards, put them in the set for Bush. I think only one of them is auctionable. And I'm going to show you guys that one right now. When you go through all the when you go through the missions with the Ultimate Seasons, the one you get from the Ultimate Season as an objective, it doesn't show it as being an end cap. So because of that, I think you should be good. So the Campus Hero objectives, right? Right now we're 8 of 15. You get your pick of a 389 all conference players over 35k XP and 20k coins. So these are the objectives, right, that you have to go through to be able to get that. You know, I'm not sure how it'll work out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably gonna be kind of crazy to get everything done, but I think you can do it. You know what I'm saying? I think you can, you know, get this done. Obviously, with something like this, it's going to rely on people not quitting with the Superstar KO mode. But you can probably complete this without any issues after you get the, you know, the head-to-head and the solo battle stuff done. Well, that one right there says either, right? So you can go solo battles or head-to-head. We've been doing a lot of head-to-head, so it don't matter. You got to complete the complete 5 sets, and then you got the other thing over there, complete 1 set. So there are ways to do it for you to get one that's auctionable. It's just a lot more stuff, like win 15 games while forcing a fumble. You would have to probably do that in the challenges, hit somebody, make them fumble in arcade mode, and then win the game. That would be pretty much what you would have to do to kind of get that going. And, you know, as far as that goes, I think if you guys stay along the path of figuring out what your theme team is going to be, you'll be in better shape. Now, as far as Ultimate Champion, the reason that I don't care about my overall anymore is because we already got the increase your overall and win games part of it done. Right now, we're just doing this with the, you know, the head-to-head games. We're going to get one from that very, very soon. Earn stats and complete certain things. Look, this right here, we can probably get this done with no issue. The 400 rushing TDs and the 5,000 total points going to be done shortly. Gain 25,000 rushing yards, probably could complete that very soon. The gain the passing yards thing is also pretty heavy, but we could probably get that done very, very much sooner than later. to be totally honest with you. I just got to buckle down and get it done. I might even try to tackle it, you know, tomorrow or something, whatever. It's Labor Day weekend, maybe do something like that. But that's pretty much where it's going. So a lot of your players are going to start to benefit from your theme team, but it's up to you to figure out what theme team you want and is it going to last the test of time? Because now that they've made training so prevalent, even more than it's ever been, you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Like even the strategy cards, when you get a strategy card, you gotta then use training to max that out. You're paying for everything. So last year I changed my theme team like twice. I can't afford that, bro. Unless something really, really crazy happens, they've made it impossible to kind of, you know, change up and make a decision and go the other way. So just be very, very careful with the route that you choose to take. And as always, if you have any other questions or comments, you can always leave it in the comment section, and the community will be more than happy. We all come together to try to help people that needs, you know, some kind of, you know, guidance when it comes to MUT. But one thing I'll tell you, be very, very careful with switching theme teams. You're going to lose a lot. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.